Man, what up? How DJ Khaled destroyed his career. Hey, DJ Khaled. We never knew you, bro. Yeah. We never knew you.
DJ Khaled was one of the most successful artists in hip-hop, gathering up industry superstars and making huge hits on the regular. But after I recently saw this viral tweet making fun
what is that? Ugh.
of him, I realized DJ Khaled has not put out an album in over 3 years, which is actually the longest gap between albums in his career. And on top of that, he even began rolling out an album before secretly deleting all of the posts, leaving a lot of fans wondering what happened to DJ Khaled and where did he go? Well, I honestly think he might be throwing in the towel with his music career, and I have 3 main reasons why. With the first and probably the most major one being because of his fallout with Drake. I've covered in the past why the fans and general audiences have had some hatred for Khaled over the years.
Why everybody hates DJ Khaled? Don't nobody hate no DJ Khaled. If you hate him, you're too invested. Just say dislike. Hate is too strong for somebody this fat and unappealing.
But something seems to have changed. I tried to end the video on an optimistic note, talking about how Khaled was seemingly reinventing himself, and you can also still be successful in the music business despite fans not liking you if the music is good. But now it looks like even the music industry doesn't like Khaled anymore, and somehow it all leads back to Drake. Drake and DJ Khaled have been good friends and collaborators for the longest. Drake has been on almost every DJ Khaled album in the past decade, and if you don't know much about DJ Khaled, he relies on the features heavily. DJ Khaled is literally just an executive producer, a guy who gets a bunch of artists and producers together, gives his 2 cents on.
I was gonna say, bro, when did DJ Khaled become a rapper? I thought he was just a DJ. It's in his name, correct?
And then lets them make the song.
Now, don't get it twisted. I have a team and I praise my team. I'm not like these other guys that hide their team. And I come to artists and I present to the artists ideas. Every record has a different story. So I come with the artist an idea and they either love it, and if they love it, they contribute to it, they make it 10 times bigger. That's why you see everybody as a producer and a DJ now. But it takes a great producer like me to tell them sounds is garbage, they're fake. Don't fall for the trap. Let's go with these sounds. Let's do this. Oh shit, this beat you presented me is dope. Give me that. Watch what I do. I make records, I find records, I put records out. I'm a machine.
But like I said, all of this relies on DJ Khaled's ability to lock in great features. For the majority
Hey, what is this, bro? Get your fat ass out this camera. What is he doing? Remove yourself, gang. Who is this woman? I forgot her name. Rihanna or Beyonce? I don't know. I can never tell the difference.
Like I said, all of this relies on DJ Khaled's ability to lock in great features. For the majority of his career, I'd say honestly his biggest strength was his ability to network with other artists and assemble the biggest names in music on his album. And one of those artists was Drake. Over the years, Khaled has expressed how much he loves working with Drake, how good of friends they were, and how much they supported one another.
First of all, Drake, man, is an amazing person. It's my brother, and he's really supported me a lot in my career.
Dude, you're old and he don't know you, gang. You're balding. How old is Drake? Hold up. How old is Drake?
Drake is 38 years old.
How old is DJ Khaled?
DJ Khaled is 49 years old.
Bitch, I said Khaled. Don't play with me, okay? She out of her damn mind. But you heard the age difference. That damn goon do not know you, dude.
You know, and I met Drake obviously through Young Money, Lil Wayne, and the whole family.
It even turned into a pretty big meme eventually.
Khaled, is Drake on your album?
What?
Khaled, is Drake on your album?
They ain't believe in us. Drake did.
Drake did.
And I like what Drake likes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Drake. Hey, yo, Drake. Did the Drake vocals come in yet?
Chill. You know everything's top secret.
CJ. Did the Khaled vocals come in yet?
So clearly Drake was
You know everything's top secret.
Drake, this is why I never respect you, bro. Do you got a filter on, my nigga? What is this? The Drake, I know you was getting entirely too much money to have this garbage ass quality. Is this a filter? Admit it, Drake. You like the other side. Just admit it, bro. I hate liars, and so do God.
CJ. Did the Khaled vocals come in yet?
So clearly Drake was instrumental to a lot of Khaled's successful songs and albums, which is why Khaled was relying on Drake for his now canceled album rollout. In 2023, DJ Khaled began promoting his next album and was teasing 2 Drake songs that were apparently going to be on it.
Hey, yo, Drake fan hub. You know I got 2 Drakes in the can. Mixed, mastered. You know I got 2 Drakes, 2 champagne poppies on my album. You know that, right?
He was also running around with Drake posting these pictures of him holding up a sign that said, "I have 2 Drake songs on my new album coming in 2024. Apart from people making fun of him for relying on Drake so heavily for this rollout,
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, hey, who that guy that said super lame? P-Tay super lame. How many likes you got?
2024. Apart from people making fun of him for relying on Drake so heavily for this rollout,
You ain't get nothing. I mean, that comment was quite frankly pretty pointless, my nigga.
literally it was pretty much all of the promo he was doing. DJ Khaled also had another problem on his hands. His album was delayed for unknown reasons, and fans hadn't really heard much about it at all in 2024. Of course, a lot went down this year, including the whole rap civil war, Diddy getting locked up, so maybe in part that was why. But then in February of civil war, Diddy getting locked up.
Sean, this how you get down? Sean, I know damn well you ain't sit up here and flat iron your hair and put a little curl in it. You bumped your hair, my nigga. My nigga, did you put a bump in your hair, gang? And you up here on camera flicking it back and forth like your goddamn mama? Sean, where your daddy at, dog? Then you got DJ Khaled up here dancing, giving us a mini earthquake. Relax, sit down.
24. Of course, a lot went down this year, including the whole rap civil war, Diddy getting locked up, so maybe in part that was why. But then in February of 2025, all seemed fine when DJ Khaled announced and began to roll out his next album, Lamb of God, saying online, "This is not my last album, this is my Black album, J Voice. Lamb of God, my 14th studio album, 2025. He said this because the Black album by Jay-Z was supposed to be Jay-Z's last album, but it wasn't. He also said, FYI, Drake's back to work, so am I. This one with 2 Drakes. He even put out this like 5-minute trailer with Mark Wahlberg advertising the album as if it were some intense movie.
This guy's got 2 Drake songs on it, okay, 2. What if he has another 100 fucking bar?
Not the entire on it, and they needed to get it back, and it also might have had that Jay-Z verse, but his whole rollout was exclusively about the fact he had 2 Drake songs. I have never seen an artist roll out an album and say, hey, you should listen to this because I have this artist on it twice. What about the rest of the songs? I don't know what he was trying to do here. That was bad marketing. And then, of course, everything came crashing down when Drake responded to Khaled's post saying, must be at Drake Bell. Everyone began making fun of Khaled for this with comments like cutting off the foreign aid. And then his album announcement was deleted. Drake Bell even chimed in saying, yo, DJ Khaled, hit me up, bro. And then he said there was a new DJ Khaled song on the way, so clearly he was joking around. Since this incident, though, the album was deleted.
No, this picture was taken right after Drake left his baby inside of DJ Khaled, and DJ Khaled wanted to keep the baby, but you know, Drake, he refused. It's okay, man. Sometimes you just gotta just accept no as an answer. You cannot have that grown man's baby.
Has been deleted, and DJ Khaled has said literally nothing about this album that was supposed to come out this year. Well, he did post the album name in a caption, but that was about it. An album that was supposed to come out this year with what seemed like a very expensive album trailer featuring Mark Wahlberg, a literal movie about the album, and tons of promotion with Khaled running around holding up a sign, hanging out with Drake, trying to promote this album.
I've been up all night.
I don't care about you being up all night. Well, if you deprived from sleep, you gonna give me attitude, so yeah, I do care. Let's get her some rest.
Because of Drake's comment. And after everything we saw about how much Khaled loves Drake, this must have been soul crushing for Khaled. But why? Aren't they good friends? Wasn't Drake just with Khaled promoting the album a year ago? What could have changed between then and now? Well, there have been some rumors that go to show otherwise. And it shows a few reasons as to why DJ Khaled and Drake might not get along anymore. You know how I was saying that the Drake vocals thing was becoming a meme? Well, Drake put out this funny skit messing with Khaled, but honestly, it might have showed how Drake actually kind of felt deep down.
Khaled, man. Like, this guy's off his rocker. It's like you give someone everything you have, and they're just like, another one, honey, every 5 seconds on my phone, asking me for something. And now he wants a video. And I can't do a video. I can't even make my own album in peace.
It's very possible that Drake is actually just tired of working with Khaled, and Khaled was always relying on his features like he was with that rollout. For example, there was a rumor going around that on the 2017 track To The Max by DJ Khaled and Drake didn't really want to do that song. This does come from DJ Academics, who isn't the best source, I'll be honest, and he's also kind of just Drake's henchman, but he suggested that Drake hasn't wanted to do multiple
Academics. Look at what you're worshiping. Look at that. That's the face of a man who's been emasculated multiple times and he's okay with it. I will never respect Drake. You can't make me respect Drake. And if you got a problem with me not respecting Drake, I know you're a Drake listener and I don't take you serious in life. Unless you're a female. If you're a female and you listen to Drake, I could care less. But if you're a man and you coming at me behind what I'm saying about Drake, I know what side of the spectrum you're on, and I'm going to frankly leave you alone, because that's the best thing to do. When my mama said I ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Usually I still say something. But for Drake listeners, I stay quiet.
records with Khaled for a while.
The last 4 or 5 songs by Drake ain't even want to put out by you. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Get out of here, Act.
You bet
Get
Drake.
out of here, Act.
Him for 95% of the publishing rights.
You remember that song called To The Max? Drake told you about no 55 times. You hit Drake team, he told you no 55 times. Drake didn't want this project out, or this song out, actually, because, I was looking back at the timeline on it. He already beat the Meek shit already, but for whatever reason, based on what he was doing, this wasn't the song. Remember I told you there was an artist that was so desperate to get a song out with Drake that Drake took 95% of the song? Tell me if I'm lying. Khaled, Drake, anybody else. Don't ask me how I know. Drake owns 95% of the publishing on this song.
Shit boring, bro. That's why they had to throw the Death Note background music in. Because that shit, your point just don't hit, bro. It just show how much of a too invested dick rider you are. Sucks to say.
Align themselves with Drake, but from Drake's perspective, basically the entire industry turned against him. People he did objectively help out in their careers.
I'm done. They keep talking about Drake. I came here for Khaled, but clearly Khaled's whole career depended on Drake. That's why I said we didn't know DJ Khaled. Now do you realize why I said my first point? Everything I say has a reason behind the reason that I say it. You just gotta figure it out. I don't tell you. But man, y'all know how I get. Wait, I just told you. I gave you one, my nigga. You got one. It won't happen again. But man, y'all know how I get though, dick. Man, fuck with me. Don't fuck with me, bit. I'm gone.